Marian Winters received her Master's in Urban Studies, University of Texas, and BA in Sociology, University of Florida. In 1985, Marian Winters and Shelley Grobard approached Art Keeble at the Arts Council, Hillsborough County. As Art recounts, they wanted to start a children's museum. They had zeal and determination. They had done their homework, visiting children's museums across the country and noting the best of each. With very little money, but a lot of passion, and a group of volunteer friends, they incorporated, got their 501c3, and went looking for a location. In 1986, the Children's Museum of Tampa opened in a small storefront in Floraland Mall. There were a handful of displays with which children could interact: a set of drums, a cash register for the grocery store. Its popularity grew. Its exhibits focused on allowing children to experience role-play activities of everyday life in their community. Marian was relentless getting volunteers, contributions, and community awareness. The museum quickly outgrew its humble beginnings, and in 1989, with the support of the city of Tampa, moved to a larger location just north of Lowry Park Zoo. The site, originally built by the city to educate children and called Safety Village, provided a series of miniature buildings, simulating a small town. Renovations included installing exhibits that met the architectural theme of each building, such as the post office, bank, McDonald's, and City Hall. The facility was renamed Kids City, the Children's Museum of Tampa. In September 2001, a new toddler exhibit opened, providing 2 new learning environments for its youngest visitors. By then, the Children's Museum of Tampa was hosting over 20,000 children and families each year for its exhibits, programs, and services. Marian went on to become the executive director of VSA Florida, advocating for inclusion in the arts for people with disabilities for the Tampa Bay region and for the state of Florida. She was with the VSA Florida for 15 years and as executive director for the last 10. Marian was also a visiting faculty, University of South Florida College of Education. She created a host of programs, including the Building Audiences Through Access workshops, teaching directors and volunteers of educational and cultural institutions how to achieve barrier-free cultural access. Marian was politically engaged in Tallahassee, developing the legislation to include children's museums as a funding category through the State Division of Cultural Affairs. She served as a consultant in writing the rules for arts organizations to include and expand opportunities for universal participation in cultural institutions for patrons with disabilities and their families and friends. Marian has also been a grants panelist for the State of Florida Division of Cultural Affairs. Marian is a current board member of the Arts Council of Hillsborough County and Arts for Health Florida. Through Marian's work, the Arts Council has won national and state awards for organizational management and education excellence. As founder and first executive director, Marian's legacy now stands in Curtis Hickson Park as the Glazer Children's Museum, and also that individuals with disabilities have access to museums statewide. For her visionary and persistent efforts for the cultural education of hundreds of thousands of children and individuals with disabilities, TVBCA honors and recognizes Marian Winters with the Community Arts Advocate Impact Award.